we do meet from time to time to compare notes on what is happening in the industry. And I think this meeting today is to introduce the new executives of the association. The president has been elected for a second term of 2 years, and his election will see, jointly with the Commission, transformation of the telecommunications sector in the right direction.
One of the outcomes I can take, and I think is a positive one, is that NCC imbibes collaborative initiatives. And I think the initiative that we shared with NCC today to do with the investment forum, especially for broadband and the ubiquitousness of broadband, is a welcome one. Multiple taxation, as you know, at the moment we're facing 38. That's the number that I mentioned. And it doesn't come from a regulator. It comes from other agencies, in particular the Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance needs to harmonize the national taxes and especially harmonize the 38s that we are facing. And we do not want to be faced with the 39th levy imposed on our industry. It serves as a disincentive to roll out broadband services to the 192 market gaps that the EVC mentioned. And without our ability to attract investment to actually roll out much needed broadband infrastructure, then we have consumers who are not benefiting benefiting from the digital dividend that exists in the cities of Abuja, Port Harcourt, Lagos, and a bit in Kano.
His Excellency the Vice President, during that engagement we had, an engagement that saw the National Economic Council present, as well as the members of the Nigerian Governors Forum. They were all there. And we made a presentation on the challenges that impede deployment of broadband infrastructure in the country. We complain about lack of adherence to the provision of the National Economic Council document, a document that specifies a tax of about 145 naira per meter length of fiber. But unfortunately, states in the country are charging in excess of prohibitive amounts of between 7,000 to 8,000 naira per meter length of fiber. At that meeting, I think one of the resolutions was that the provision of the NEC report should be respected, and it is still an extant provision, and therefore all states of the Federation should ensure compliance to 145 naira per meter length of fiber deployment as against the 8,000 times 9,000 naira that is being charged at the moment.